Hello, welcome to today's class. Happy Monday. Today we are going to work on building that strength from within and remembering that our mat is always a place to practice the things that we want to integrate in our lives. So, using our mat today as that safe space to build that strength and taking that strength with us off into the world and into our days. So we'll begin, as always, in a comfortable seated position, closing the eyes and taking a moment to arrive. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. Just taking a moment to arrive on your mat today, body, mind, and spirit. So just connecting to the power and wisdom of the breath and allowing that breath to guide us through our flow today. We'll inhale the hands to the heart, bowing the chin slightly to the chest. And saying silently or aloud, repeating the affirmation. I am strong. I am confident. And I already have everything I need within me. And so it is. Gently opening the eyes, we're going to begin in a cat-cow flow. So wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On the inhale, we're going to tilt the tailbone up, drop the shoulders from the ears, tilt chin up toward the sky. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine as we tuck chin into the chest. Again, inhale, coming forward. On the exhale, we gently round. Option to close the eyes, making it a moving meditation as we bring awareness further within and more deeply connect with our breath. So allowing that breath to be your guide through your movement. Allowing the breath to support you in navigating challenges, both on and off your mat. 2 more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Pausing in the center, we'll gently walk the hands forward, bringing the forehead down to the mat. Arms reach out, fingertips spread wide on the mat, Anahata heart-melting pose. Hips stay lifted above the knees. We gently shift the weight back, pressing a little bit of weight on the palms of the hands to get a deep stretch through the shoulders, the armpits, the upper back, and all the way down the spine. One more deep breath here. On the exhale, walking hands back, meeting on all fours. Going sunbird flow, we're going to start on with right arm and left leg extended. So we're really reaching through the fingertips, spreading fingers wide. The foot is pressed behind, glutes activated, foot flex as if you're pressing against a wall. We'll hold here for a breath and then begin our flow. Inhaling at center. On the exhale, we'll bend the elbow and knee, bringing it toward the center. And then we inhale to release, straightening out. Again, exhale, pulling everything in. And we inhale to reach. Exhale, pulling it in. And inhale to reach. 2 more times. On this last one, we're going to reach and pull in, hold here. So holding here, activating the muscles of the core. Knees toward the chest, elbow toward the body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing to the ground, switching sides. So this time, left arm, right leg extends. So again, pressing through the back foot, activating the glutes as if you're pressing up against a wall. Fingertips reach out. Gaze looks just directly in front of you on your mat. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, pulling everything in with the core. We inhale to reach. And we exhale, pulling everything through center. Again, inhale to reach, really pressing through the foot. On the exhale through center. 2 more times. After this last one, we're going to pull everything in, hold here. So really activating that energy of the core. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we release. From here, we're going to tuck the back toes and just come up onto our seat. So toes are tucked, we're sitting down on the feet. On the inhale, reaching up toward the sky. Pausing here for a moment, just getting a stretch through the bottoms of the toes and the feet. And elongating the spine as we look up toward the sky. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back onto all fours. From here, we're going to extend the right leg out, holding it. On the exhale, taking it across the body, looking over the shoulder to get a deep stretch through the side body. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, knee comes back to center. On the inhale, left leg lifts, toe is flexed, pressing. On the exhale, taking it across the body, looking over the shoulder. On the inhale, bringing it back to center. One more time each side. Inhaling, right foot. On the exhale, bring it across the body. Toes meet the floor. We inhale, lifting. Exhale, bringing it back to center. Left side, inhale, pressing the left leg back. On the exhale, taking it across the body, toes meet the floor. We inhale to lift. On the exhale, bringing the knees to the mat. From here, walking the hands slightly forward, we'll tuck the back toes, pressing up into a downward dog. So hands are about shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. We'll press the chest through the shoulders, gently tucking the chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck. From here, pedaling out through the back of the legs with breath and intention. So on the inhale, deeply bending the right knee, coming onto the toes. On the exhale, switching sides, deeply bending the left knee. So pedaling out, really coming onto the toes and lowering the heels with each breath to get a stretch through the feet. One more each side. And pausing here in the center. From here on the inhale, we're going to come up onto the tippy toes, pausing here, getting a stretch through the toes, the feet, and the ankles. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, deeply bending the knees to the mat, pausing here. Again, activating the muscles of the core, building that internal fire and strength within. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, straightening the legs, lowering the heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, coming through center. On the exhale, right hand comes to the center. We shift to the outside edge of the right foot, arm lifts, side plank. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, coming through the center, plank pose. On the next inhale, left hand comes to the center. We shift, side plank. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to plank pose. One more each side. Inhale, right hand comes to the center. We shift, side plank. On the exhale, coming through center, pausing here. This time we inhale, left hand comes, reaching arms up, side plank. On the exhale, coming back through center. From here, pressing back into downward dog. Pausing here for a moment. Then on the inhale, gently coming forward, plank pose. On the exhale, bending through the elbows, lowering the body to the ground. Inhale, coming up, upward facing dog. On the exhale, shifting the weight back, downward facing dog. 2 more chaturangas with slow and mindful breath. Option to drop the knees or modify as needed. On the inhale, gently coming into plank pose. On the exhale, bending elbows, slowly lowering to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, downward facing dog. One more round here. We inhale to come forward. On the exhale, we lower. Inhale. And we exhale, pausing here in downward dog. From here, we're going to bend the knees to the mat. We're going to drop the elbows down. So fingertips are spread wide, forearms and elbows are on the mat. Back of the toes are tucked, and on the inhale, we're going to gently straighten through the legs, tucking chin into chest, finding dolphin pose. So again, pausing here, continuing to breathe as we build that internal strength and fire within. Deep inhale here, and an exhale. One more breath, deep inhale. And we exhale, lowering the knees to the mat. We're gently going to come onto our bellies, finding Sphinx pose. So fingertips are spread wide, elbows to knees. We inhale, really pressing through the elbows, dropping the shoulders from the ears, looking up to the sky. And pausing here for a moment. And then going into our flow. So bringing your awareness to the tops of the feet. We're going to press the tops of the feet into the mat. On the inhale, gently peeling the hips off the mat, using the abdominals. And then on the exhale, gently lowering, coming all the way back to Sphinx pose, dropping shoulders, looking up. Again, inhale, lifting the hips. On the exhale, coming back, Sphinx pose. We inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale as we lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting the hips. On the exhale, we lower. Last one here. Inhale, peeling hips off, pausing here, holding here. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, gently lowering, and we'll come down to the mat. Hands come by our sides, cheek meets the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, lifting chest, lifting arms, lifting legs, pausing here. Option to bend at the knees, grabbing the ankles, pressing the ankles into the hands to get a deep stretch through the shoulders and through the back of the body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, dropping the knees, hands come under chest. We shift back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lifting the right leg high. On the exhale, we bring the knee into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, coming forward, crescent lunge. Hands frame the foot, hips are squared forward, knee is directly over the ankle. On the inhale, coming up through center, arms reach to the sky, shoulders drop from the ears as we look up. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, gently twisting to the right, pausing here, continuing to breathe. Building that fire and that strength from within. On the inhale, coming back through center. On the exhale, twisting to the other side. Again, pausing here, holding here. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center. From here, we're going to gently lift the front heel, coming onto the toes of the front foot, arms reach. Again, pausing here, holding here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering the heel to the mat, crescent lunge. From here, we're going to float the arms back and use the arms as leverage to come into marching pose. So pressing off the back foot. On the inhale, we're going to reach arms up, knee comes to the chest. Pausing here, foot is flexed. Taking a breath here at the top. Then hands gently come down to the heart. We're going to place the left ankle on the right thigh. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, gently taking a seat, lowering the seat toward the ground. I'm pausing here in a balancing pose while also building strength and getting a stretch through the outer hip. 2 more breaths here. On the inhale, we rise up, marching pose. On the exhale, sending the leg back, crescent lunge. We inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhaling at center. On the exhale, we twist, pressing the elbow into the knee and looking up toward the sky. Pausing here, continuing to breathe. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, arms reach, crescent lunge. We inhale at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Chaturanga between the sides. Again, modifying as needed or always resting in downward dog. So listening to your body. On the inhale, lifting the left leg high. On the exhale, bringing the knee into the nose. Inhale to send that leg back. On the exhale, we land the foot for crescent lunge on the other side. Hands frame the foot, hips squared forward, finding your foundation and alignment. And then we inhale through center, reaching arms up toward the sky. Pausing here. Take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, we twist toward the left, arms reach. Holding here as we continue to breathe. One more round of breath here. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we come through center. This time inhaling through center. On the exhale, we twist, arms reach. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, twisting through center, crescent lunge. Again, setting that foundation. And from here, we're going to lift the heel of the front foot, coming onto the toes. Building that fire and that strength from within, activating all the muscles needed for this pose. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower the heel, crescent lunge. From here, gently floating arms back. We're going to press off the back foot. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, pressing up, lifting knee, lifting arms, marching pose. Pausing here, foot is flexed. Abdominals activated as we reach for the sky. We'll take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, ankle comes to the thigh, and we gently bring hands to the heart as we take a seat. So again, finding that balance, finding that internal strength, that courage, and continuing to breathe through the challenge. Deep breath in here. On the exhale, we gently lift and rise, pausing here. Then gently sending the leg back, finding crescent lunge. We inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll inhale here. On the exhale, we twist, elbow comes to knee. We press up and look up toward the sky. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, gently coming through center, crescent lunge. We inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest. Pausing in downward dog. On the next inhale, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Again, inhale to rise, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway. On the exhale, taking a seat, chair pose. So feet are about hip width distance apart. We take that seat, spine is in neutral, arms reach toward the ears. We'll pause here for a moment before beginning our flow. So just setting that foundation and building that internal fire. Continuing to breathe as the pose gets more challenging. We're going to float the arms behind, pausing here, really stretching out, reaching through the fingertips. On the inhale, we're going to lift up, lifting right knee to the chest, marching pose. On the exhale, we lower, foot lowers, arms reach back, chair pose. Again, inhale, lifting, switching sides, left knee comes to the chest. On the exhale, we lower, arms reach. Switching sides again, inhale to reach, right foot comes to knee to chest, marching pose. On the exhale, we come back down. Left side, inhale, reaching up. Left knee comes to chest. On the exhale, we take a seat. One more each side. Taking a seat, arms reach behind. We'll pause here for a breath. Arms float to the ears. We inhale here. On the exhale, we bow forward, legs straighten. Inhale halfway. On the exhale, we plant the hands, step back, flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in a child's pose. So knees separate, hip shift over the heels. We reach the arms out, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And then on the inhale, taking the hands all the way to the right-hand side. Exhaling and pausing when you get there, getting a deep stretch through the side body. On the inhale, hands come through center. Exhale, going to the other side. On the inhale, we come back through center, taking one final round of breath here. And then we'll gently come back up into downward dog. On the inhale, lifting the right leg high. On the exhale, we bring the knee into the nose. Inhale, sending the leg back. On the exhale, we land the foot, warrior one. So we have that deep bend in the front knee. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We'll reach forward with the right arm and the left arm. And then inhale to come through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears, opening up, radiating through the chest. And just taking a moment to connect with the powerful energy of the warrior. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently twisting arms to the right, pausing here. Getting a gentle twist through the torso. On the next inhale, we come through center. On the exhale, twisting to the left. Again, pausing here. Inhaling here, exhale, coming through center. From here, we're going to lift the heel again, like we did in crescent lunge. So lifting the heel, coming onto the toes of the front foot. Just deepening that strength, building that burning, that internal fire. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we lower. From here, we inhale, taking the hands behind, opening up the chest. Exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. We'll gently tuck the chin into the chest to release the back of the neck. Humble warrior. One more round of breath here. And then we gently come through center, arms reach. From here, we're going to pivot the back toes so that they're facing forward. Arms come behind. And again, we're going to come into marching pose. So pressing off the back foot, we're going to inhale, lifting left knee to the sky. This time on the exhale, we're going to shift into warrior three. So arms can be forward, backward, they can be at the heart. Hips should be squared toward the ground. You can activate the glutes, flex the back or the lifted foot, finding your expression of warrior three. One more round of breath here, and then we come back, marching pose, lifting the knee to the sky. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we send the leg back, warrior one. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. Pausing here for a moment, connecting with that power and wisdom of the breath. On the inhale, left leg lifts high. On the exhale, we bring knee into the nose. Inhale to send the leg back. On the exhale, foot comes forward. Warrior one on the other side. So again, deep bend in that front knee. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We reach forward with both arms. We inhale through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears and finding our expression of warrior one, radiating the heart open, vulnerably sharing our heart with the world. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, gently twisting to the left, pausing here. Continuing to breathe as we gently twist through the spine. On the next inhale, we float through center, and then we exhale, twisting to the other side. So arms really reach. Core is engaged, legs are engaged. Inhale, and then we exhale through center. From here, gently lifting the front heel, coming onto the left toes as we reach toward the sky. And just continuing to breathe as we build that strength from within. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently lowering the heel to the ground. We inhale, hands behind, fingers clasped, opening up the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Gently tucking chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck. 2 more rounds of breath here. On the exhale, gently lifting through center. Pausing here. From here, pivoting the back toes so that everything is squared forward. We'll release thumbs behind, and then on the inhale, pressing off the back foot, lifting right knee to the chest, marching pose. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, we shift into warrior two. Pausing here as we continue. Floating back, marching pose. On the exhale, sending the leg back, arms reach, warrior one. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest, meeting in a brief child's pose, separating the knees, shifting the arms, reach, forehead comes down to the mat. Taking a deep breath in. And we exhale with a sigh. One more deep breath in. And we exhale. We gently come up onto our seats, pulling the knee or the feet in toward the body for butterfly pose. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, rounding forward, tucking chin into the chest. And getting a stretch and opening through the hips. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly coming through center, we'll bring the feet together into a comfortable seat. We'll inhale, reaching arms up to the sky. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand can come to the knee and just guide us, looking over the shoulder, ending with a spinal twist to bring equilibrium and harmony back to the body, back to the nervous system. Deep inhale here. We exhale, twisting through center. We'll inhale, reaching arms up. On the exhale, twisting to the other side. This time, right hand will cup the knee, guiding yourself deeper into a twist. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center, we'll clasp the fingertips and just bring them to the base of the skull. Inhale, looking up to the sky and continuing to breathe as we pause here. Just opening up through the chest, the back of the neck, the shoulders. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands come back to the lap. Shoulders drop from the ears, and we'll gently close the eyes. We'll inhale the left hand to the heart and the right hand on top, bowing the chin to the chest. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a smile. And just taking these final moments to connect with your heart. That power, that courage that you seek, that strength that you see in others. It already exists within you. You have everything you need inside of you to do, to overcome, to create, to forgive. You have everything inside of you already, and it all exists beneath your hands, in that space, in your chest. So if you're ever feeling lost, or if you ever need strength or courage, just reconnect to the muscle of the heart and remember that you already are and you can. Namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed that practice, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a beautiful week ahead.